to me.
Yeah, he does look like the typical like Hot Topic customer and whatnot.
Ah.
Um, but I don't know. There's like those little glimpses in the trailer, and you're just like, you know what? This at least has a shot. You know,
Yeah.
because everybody was like, "Oh, how can they do the Joker? Heath Ledger died," and it's like, well, I, let's see what this cat brings to the table. You know?
Right. I mean, fucking Cesar Romero died. We didn't just stop doing the Joker because fucking Cesar Romero died.
That's because I think that was a horrible interpretation of the Joker, but you know, it was what they had at the time.
I didn't think it was that bad.
Joker with a
I thought it
mustache.
was funny that he painted over his mustache,
Well,
though.
yeah, because he refused to shave it.
Yeah, that's hilarious and awesome.
Yes, the Batman. Ooh. Like, oh god, here we go. But then again, I mean, he was like the best villain on that show because it's like, oh great, here comes another episode with, you know, King Tut or Egghead,
I
which
don't know. The Riddler was good.
uh,
I played the Riddler. I thought was pretty good.
I thought he would have made a better Joker, like with
Yes,
that attitude, but
I agree.
I mean, to me, I was never a fan of the Riddler, anyways, because I was just like, okay, here's a guy that's like, I'm gonna commit a very very bad crime. Here's where I'm going and what I'm doing.
Right.
And it's like everybody argues, like, well, no, he, you know, he doesn't physically challenge Batman, but he challenges his, you know, his detective work, and it's like, yeah, but you know,
But
Joker.
how far does that get you?
Yeah, how far does that really get you? I mean, Joker's at least like a crazy motherfucker that's like, yeah, I'll fight him if I have to, but I'd rather, you know, just do a bunch of shit to him.
And not to mention, it's already kind of close. I mean, I think the Joker was a villain before the Riddler was. I could be mistaken. Maybe the Riddler did come first. You know who would know? Lloyd, my uncle.
Yeah,
He
I
would.
mean,
If
like
you're
it,
listening, Lloyd, set me straight if I'm wrong. But as far as I know, the Joker was was not the first villain, but at least before the Riddler in terms of Batman villains. And if
no.
that's the case, why would you come up with another villain who's so similar? Because it's like, oh, what are you gonna do? Tell me a joke? No, I'm gonna tell you a riddle.
Yeah,
How are you any fucking different than this asshole with the fucking paint and the green and shit? Like, I don't know.
well, I got a bunch of question marks all over my suit. It's like, so what?
And
Like you look like a typical like carnival barker. Like step right up. Let's go see the banded lady.
especially when Jim Carrey took that role and he had the bright orange hair and shit and that stupid goofy fucking cane and
Well, yeah, he even said like the 1960s. Fuck, I forget who played him. I forget who played the Riddler in that series, but like he said like he was like the influence for like getting that character.
that's cool. I mean, I can respect that, but like he's still way over the top of it.
Yeah, I just that whole movie was just horse shit, anyways.
Oh, of course it was.
Just ugh.
So I don't know. I mean, I guess I'd give it a fair
Feel,
shake. I
feel
mean,
fucking dirty. Ugh.
the Suicide Squad movie that is. I guess I'd give it a fair shake, but I don't know. I'm not really that into it, to be honest with you. I've seen like teasers for it for a while, and I've seen the Leto Joker a while back, like months back, and even then I was like, "That's your Joker."
Yeah, but I mean it's that was one thing. I mean, it came out with the pictures and whatnot, and you're just like, all right, you can't really tell too much from a picture. I don't like the way he looks, but you know, if the cat turns in, you know, a hell of a performance, you know, okay, we can kind of look past it.
Yeah, and it is Leto. So if you're gonna give anybody that kind of role, I would give it to him because I mean he's turned in some fucking quality performances over the years from
Exactly.
many different roles. So I mean the cool thing about Jared Leto is he can kind of slip into any role. Like he's one of those chameleon actors. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
You know. So it's I don't know. I guess I'll give him the fair shake. But
Yeah.
what I've seen, I wasn't that impressed. I have to agree.
Like I wasn't impressed with with Harley Quinn. Like Joker, like I said, like I was like, all right, you know, this looks like it's going in a good direction. Let's see what else they can do.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then of course, Will Smith is fucking Deadshot.
Yeah, that's the other big fucking thing. I'm not a Will Smith fan. I've never have been, and I don't think I ever will be. There's just something about. There's nothing against him. I don't see what the big deal is with him. He's the same guy in every fucking movie. He was the same guy in Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, basically.
Yeah,
I mean, it's basically like
was.
having Fresh fucking Prince save the planet from aliens and fucking be the superhero Hancock asshole, and then fuck like why don't you just have why don't you just script the Fresh Prince in all of Will Smith's movies, Men in Black and all that shit? It'd be the same fucking movie, all of them.
Here, I'll sum up Will Smith's entire career right here. There you go.
Pretty much.
There you go. There's his acting ability right there.
It's just I don't get it.
Like I heard he turned in a good performance in what was it, Concussion? I think it was.
Never even heard of it.
It was.
There's that like The Pursuit of Happiness, and he's like, it's like just the same shit all the time.
But no, this one he played like this African doctor who pretty much brought to the world's attention, like, hey, these guys playing in the NFL and whatnot, and they're not treating concussions really well, like at all. So he kind of brought that to like the mainstream media and whatnot. So it's kind of like a biographical movie about that doctor and his struggle to, basically fight the NFL for like better treatment of players like having concussions and whatnot. So I heard it was a good performance. Did I see it? Nah, I just wasn't interested.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of actors and actresses tend to fall into that where they're kind of the same person in every movie.
Adam Sandler.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But, like, I don't know. Some people I can stand it and some people I can't. Like, you have to agree that to a degree, like, Pacino is kind of the same guy in every flick. Like, a lot of people are basically the same guy in every flick, or at least they approach it the same way, with very few exceptions. The one exception I would give to Pacino, from what I've seen anyway, would be like Insomnia, where he wasn't doing like the crazy, like, oh, I got fucking shit everywhere. Fucking, I'm Al Pacino, and I'm gonna swear a lot and yell a lot and shit. Like, he was just like this. I'm tired. I'm a detective, but I'm fucking tired. Really? It was good to see him tired, because he's done a lot of yelling. I'm sure he is fucking tired from 20 years of yelling.
I gotta have you do more impressions, man. This is adorable.
Sure.
Who else can you do?
Nobody.
It's like, I can't even do a good impression of myself.
I can't. And, I mean, with him, I'll take it. With a lot of other people, I'll take it. But with some people, like Will Smith and shit, like, I've seen it before, and I don't want to see anymore. I'm done.
I don't. The only argument I could make, in Pacino's case, is that, and you look at like some of the older movies that he did, like Godfather or Serpico or Dog Day Afternoon. You look at those movies and whatnot. Like, yeah, you get into the characters. You believe he's a different person, like Serpico, totally different character and whatnot.
Yeah.
And the only reason he has that kind of that reputation is because that's what he does now.
Right.
And it's like, well, all right, that's what he does now, because he's basically like, look, I really don't need the fucking money or like really anything. I'm just doing it so I can just keep going.
I'm not Nick Cage.
Ooh, ooh. Somebody's stepping on my turf. I'm not happy about it. Bruce. Ooh, you're a pain in my ass.
What's the packet of gum line?
You're a pain in my ass. And there's only one way. Get rid of a pain in the ass. You know how you do that, Bruce?
Preparation H.
Ooh. 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 Ooh.
Give me the fuck gun. I'll show you how to shit. Oh, what a big man you are. Give me the fuck gun. I'll show you how to shit.
Oh, what a big man you are. Hey, let me buy you a pack of gum. I'll show you how to chew it. Ooh.
Ooh. Yeah, I mean, even fucking Glenn Ross. Different character has you totally believe in that.
I guess. I mean, it's still Pacino.
Yeah, but I mean, that's
the thing. Like, that's the thing with those kinds of, like, De Niro, or even, like, Johnny Depp. Like, put Johnny Depp in virtually any movie, and he's kind of the same guy. With few exceptions.
Yeah, very, very few exceptions. Like, That's what was he really?
I mean, Pirates to a degree, but that's just because he has to be a very exaggerated character type.
Yeah.
Or like what was the other one? Like Edward Scissorhands. That's kind of a unique role where you kind of have to play it one way. He's mute, You can't really get that much expression. I mean, you can, but...
Wait, I think he did talk in that movie.
Did he? I don't remember.
I think he did.
It's been so long since I've seen it.
God, what was, shit. Donnie Brasco. That was another good one.
Yeah?
Yeah.
But that's kind of like, Goodfellas and shit.
Bottom line is, man, give Leto a chance.
I will give Leto a chance. I'll give him a little bit of a chance.
Give him a shot, because, I mean, pretty much the internet was in an uproar, if you remember, when Heath Ledger was announced as the Joker, and everybody, like, the guy that fucked Donnie Darko in the ass? That son of a bitch, he'll never be a good Joker. Dark Knight comes out, everybody's like, holy fuck.
That's true. That's true.
If I learned anything from that, it's, you know what, give the cat a shot. That's
true. That's a good point. Everyone was giving Ledger shit, and then, although you gotta wonder how much of that is because he died.
I don't know.
Like, because there is that martyrdom once people, especially celebrities, die. It's like everything they did, like David Bowie's album Black Star. Like, I listened to it. I'm not a huge Bowie fan.
Neither am
Do
I.
I dig it? Not really. I mean, I like Bowie, but I'm sorry. I think your last album kind of sucked, dude. Like, that's just how I feel,
Yeah, but I mean, it's like, it's also kind of like, when Lemmy died.
Yeah.
Give you a good example. Like, am I a huge Motorhead fan? Not a huge one. I am a fan of Motorhead. I think they're awesome. I think what they've done for rock and roll is awesome. Even for metal. I mean, there's a lot of bands that would not exist because somebody wouldn't give them a shot. Like Twisted Sister pretty much got their big break because of Lemmy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's a very interesting story, man. Like, Dee Snider had a whole podcast, like, talking about Lemmy's influence on Twisted Sister, and just you can just hear like the heartbreak in his fucking voice, man. It's fucking hard, man. So we'll move from Suicide Squad and Pacino, and I take it you've heard about this. There's a petition on change.org to encourage 20th Century Fox to release a PG-13 version of Deadpool, in addition to the R-rated version.
Yeah, and talk about, gross mischaracterization. Like, that's pretty much what that PG-13 stamp would do.
Yeah, pretty much. And
you would just suck the balls, and not in a good way, out of that movie.
Yeah. It's like, here's the thing. What was it? In New York and Los Angeles, there was a special screening of the movie. Like, people didn't even know they were going to see the whole movie. They just thought, like, okay, they're just doing this to promote the movie. They're going to show a couple clips, be a Q&A with, like, some of the makers of the movie and Ryan Reynolds, maybe. And they're like, oh, we kind of lied to you guys. We're going to show you the whole fucking movie, if that's all right. Like, oh, yeah! Everybody's saying, it's the best superhero movie ever. It's fucking hilarious. It's great, blah, 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 blah. Somebody asked Ryan Reynolds, what about this, PG-13 rating thing? Do you think Fox is going to do that? He's like, no. He's like, you guys just saw, if we made it a PG-13 movie, it'd be like 5 minutes long. But I mean, it just...
He's like, this isn't Sony Pictures. We're not going to interview this shit. We're going to stick to our guns.
Exactly. And the thing about it is, it's some lady on YouTube that heard about this story about a child writing a letter saying, like, I do my chores, I'm a good kid, I really want to see Deadpool, but I can't because it's an R-rated movie. So she's like, oh, I'll set up a petition and I'll send it to my sources at Fox. It's like, well, I question if you have sources at Fox.
Yes.
I really do. Number two, if they release a PG-13 version, in addition to the R-rated version, that's more money that they're going to have to try and make back just to cover the cost.
Right.
I
mean, unless they're, like, really lame about it and they just, like, bleep it out or like, I don't know, like, really cheaply get around it. Like, they only show the 5 minutes that they actually can. If that's the PG-13 version, how funny would that be?
Yeah, but it kind of infuriated me, too, because, like, one of the points she makes is like, well, you guys had a family friendly version of the trailer. I'm like, that's a fucking trailer. That thing's, like, 30 seconds long for a TV spot. Like, yeah, they can get away with it because, it's not like you see Ryan Reynolds, like, actually talking. Like, when he's got the Deadpool, like, hood on and whatnot, like, yeah, okay, they can, they can voice over different lines and whatnot.
Right.
So they can make it a little bit more family friendly because they want to get the word out, like, hey, this movie's coming. You want to come and see it?
Right. And not to mention, like, most trailers, even if they are R-rated, they won't contain shit like vulgarity or